Yo, this is Apex Bobby here, and today I just thought, hey, let me try to make a new series of a small question answer kind of video. I wish I had time to make like a super podcast, like Joe Rogan and stuff like that, but I don't know how much that would jive with y'all. Plus, YouTube has some limits unless you're a big YouTuber. You make like 30-40 minute videos, but sometimes they restrict the time for 15. So I'm just gonna say that this is just gonna be a quick video, maybe no more than 8 minutes. You can say it's not really a podcast, but you can just sit back and relax and hear my voice, the soothing sounds of Apex Bobby. But so now it's the new year, 2021, and a lot of people by this time pretty much drop their New Year's resolution. And, I feel that the concept of New Year's resolution comes from the right place. It's like, we gotta drink milk, right? But when milk spills, you shouldn't cry over it. That's sort of how New Year's resolution is. It's like, it's good. But then when it doesn't work, everyone's like crying over it. Like, I didn't make it. I don't want to do any New Year's resolution. And I think that's like just very hypocritical because if you really think about it, why wait for the new year? Like, you should better yourself every day, if it's something simple like, I should clean my room once a week, or I should do laundry once a week. Like, I don't think you have to have a formal New Year's resolution to be a better person. That's like saying, I'm going to be less racist. Like, why wait next year? You should be less racist starting now or tomorrow. So I do think that the concept of New Year's resolution comes from a good place, but every day is a new day. Every day is a new battle. Yesterday's victory or loss does not count for today's victory or loss. So I think the concept of New Year's is such a cash grab, especially the whole gym membership thing is like, get fit, start of the new year, get some deals. And I'm like, yeah, that's good, but what's the point of a gym if you don't lift the weights? Like, you can just lift your body up. You can exercise on your own. You have legs. You can run, you can swim, or if not, standing up, sitting down. That kind of thing is almost like a squat. So don't worry about the whole cash grab of like, I have to work out at a gym. I have to do this. I have to do that. Just think for yourself on what can I do now to make myself better. A big indicator I think to myself is, I should probably wake up early. Now, some people don't. Some people are like, I'm okay. I'll go to sleep at 2, wake up at 8. I'm all good. Or some people are like, no, I want to sleep at 1 and I'll wake up at 12 o'clock p.m. So everyone's a bit different. And I do think that New Year's is a time of reflection, but don't get into the whole cash grab of like, I need to better myself just because it's a new year and I need to be spontaneous and serendipitous on what can happen. And, it's dumb, honestly. A lot of people really beat themselves up around this time of year. Like they say that once the start of the new year happens, a lot of people get really depressed, So don't worry too much. Y'all all are really good people, and you just keep up the hard work. That's all it takes. Out of all the 3-pointers you make, man, maybe you not make all of them, but those couple of that do go in, really, that's what counts. The attempt itself. You don't make any shots you don't shoot, right? So why wait till the next year? Just do it now. Just plan a day, plan a time. Hey, I'm gonna start writing. I'm gonna start painting. I'm gonna play tennis. I'm gonna work on my body. Like, you don't need a proper New Year's resolution. Fireworks are popping. I'm ready for this. 2020 sucked. I'm gonna be better. I'm like, yeah, that's good. Think that. Now, just act on it. A lot of people just break their New Year's resolution, if not by now, by mid-February. So just keep up the hustle. That's all I'm trying to say, everyone's busy. A lot of people don't have time, but simple stuff, man, like eating less sugary foods. Now, I'm not saying that, having no sugary foods I'm not doing any of that anymore. No, don't go extreme, man. That's why extremist is a bad term. You can't really be extremely healthy, and you shouldn't be extremely unhealthy. You should be moderate. Now, moderation, I consider, is key, but then some people might comment like, oh, you can't be moderate about this. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Just try to be a well-balanced person, believe in yourself and just work harder. And even if you say, oh, I don't believe in myself, then I believe in you. I'm just one small person in this 7 billion plus world. Plus, if you think about it, there's 30 billion animals and 3 trillion fishes. So just one human out there saying that you can do it, you have the power, I think that means a lot, honestly. Just because we're just so small in this world. We're just one planet rotating around a sun in the middle of a galaxy, and there's billions of galaxies and stuff like that. So who knows? Maybe someone in a parallel universe is having the same dilemma as you, but just know to keep faith, keep calm, and, just faith, hard work, and consistency. That's all what life is, honestly. So don't worry too much about the small stuff, and just be better for yourself. Who cares about the thoughts out there? Just be better for yourself. And who knows, maybe the thoughts come to you and be like, yo, I see what you're doing, and just be like, nah, I don't roll with you. I gotta roll with myself first. So self-improvement is something that I believe many people just are not taught. In high school, they're like, get the grades. But, there's a difference between a person who really is a gunner and really hurts themselves while trying to get a good grade, and then someone who gets a B and, they're balancing school, work, they play some sports. So I believe, although I'm Asian, right? So you can be like, oh no, he's Asian, he can't really care about this, or oh, he's Asian, so he has to be smart. Like, the thing is that even though you may have an A in a class, it doesn't really guarantee that you know everything. And sometimes people are a victim of circumstance. Maybe they just couldn't study for that test and just was not able to get that 95 and just got an 87. I think the main thing is do your best. That's all people can ask for. Even in the retail setting, just do the best you can. You can't please everybody. Some people just are short-tempered. Some people may not even care for what you're doing, and they just want to get in, get out, and sometimes timing is not on their side and things happen. So I do think that New Year's, being better, that's you should aim for every day. Don't just worry about, oh, once a year I'll be better. No, be better tomorrow. Or if not, be better in the next day, next hour, honestly. So that's pretty much it, y'all. I think this is just a sweet, small introduction of what I'm thinking about. I don't really have time to make as quick of a video like I usually do with other Apexes, and I'm in my own jive right now, but I think posting one of these small podcast question answer videos, I think a lot of people could benefit, or if anything, just play in the background while you're doing some other stuff. So this is Apex Bobby signing off. This is episode 1. Comment down below what kind of topics I should talk about, because I feel like talking things out is really important for people, because we get lost in all the mundane stuff, especially on our phones. We're so easily distracted / get very intimidated, man. I'm so surprised that there's people my age, I just turned 24, right? And there's people younger than me, and they're like $1 million super TikTok, gamer people. And then there's people who are older than me who are also like YouTubers, big shots, NFL kind of thing, like Kyler Murray from the Arizona Cardinals. I went to high school with him, and now he's in the NFL, almost made it to playoffs. Made me sad that he couldn't make it, though, even though somehow the Chicago Bears made it, which we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up against the Saints sometime next week. But things are happening, and everyone's trying to find their place in the world. So I just want to say that I appreciate y'all watching. This is just one video that's being posted in thousands of content on Facebooks and Instagrams, and I'm not sure if anyone uses MySpace nowadays, but everything is constantly posting and everyone wants a word out there. So I appreciate that y'all are listening to this. And thanks for hearing me out. Have a great day or great night wherever y'all are, and keep safe, and Happy New Year's to all, and to all a great day, take care.